So hi, Mikael.
Yeah. Hello.
We're here at NAMM. We're at the Freqport booth, right? And you're going to show us the Freqtube.
Yeah. So our first product, the Freqtube FT1, a bit new, innovative product, and yeah, we say analog reinvented, and I explain you a bit how we think it's reinvented. So the box contains 4 tubes, 2 E8 3cc tubes, and 2 1287 tubes. So 4 tubes. So you open. It's in the box here, connected only via USB to the computer. So you open it up as a plug-in in the computer. In this case, there is in this project there is 2 stereo instances. You can open it as 4 monos, or 2 stereo, or 2 stereo and 1 stereo and 2 mono. So the plug-in is only a controller. So there's no processing happening in the computer. Everything happens in the box, and audio goes out through DA conversion, goes through the box, through the analog tubes and circuitry, and AD converts it back into the DAW with a very low latency setting. Yeah, so the signal path looks like this. So you go into the tube, you can overdrive it to 18 dB for the hard saturation. You have the harmonics for even odd harmonics. And you have your, what we call an analog mix. You have your dry signal path and your analog signal path, where you can mix it in. Or you can run it through one of the filters. In this case, here, we have a high-pass filter. You put a low-pass filter and band-pass filters as well. So the filters are digital, and the only digital thing in the computer, but we picked digital filters for the precision of the filters. And you also have a filter, if you want, on your dry signal path. So you can have a filter on both the wet and the dry signal path. And to go really crazy, you can invert the filters for the phasing out, and you're left with only pure saturation. Yeah, so you want to hear a bit?
Yeah, let's hear it.
So here we have it running on some sort of melody, running straight through the tubes like this. Dry, wet, overdriving it. The hard saturation now from the overdrive. I put on the filter. In this case, a high-pass filter. Now, if you want to bring out the high frequency and the harmonics, I can play with the harmonics a bit. Here you have the dry signal, and you sneak in a bit of that saturated top. Same goes for the low pass, or if you want to go crazy on your band path, you cue it and you sweep it. So all the settings are recordable. The automations, you can record your automations and play back your automations. When you work in multiple projects, you can it records your settings, so you don't have the hassle that you normally have with the analog, that you have to put the settings back. It just completely records every setting you have. You can assign every parameter to the knobs on the unit, so you can assign whatever you want, and then you can automate those features and record it and play it back.
Can you assign multiple controls to one?
Yes, you can assign multiple controls. Like I said, in this case, you see what do we have here? Here I have the harmonics, I have the drive. I can assign the filter. So, and then as a last really smart thing, I can assign the volume out to one of the filters. So obviously when you gain and saturate, you want to volume compensate. So this is a smart way to kind of bring down the volume while you drive it up for that volume compensation, yeah?
So is this available now? The product's available.
Sorry?
The product is available now.
Yes, it's available now. We're in sales since January. Yeah.
And do we have a kind? What's the price point?
So the price point in the US is $920, and in Europe is 850 euros. Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, yeah, Mikael, thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you for coming, and yeah, I hope you like it out there. Enjoy NAMM.